These angels who decided they wanted to leave with Hillel, they left this habitation, and where did they go? We know this was a time period before Adam. You got to start asking these questions. Now, the early part of the Table of the Kings period covers the reigns of 8 kings. The span of their rule lasted a total of 241,200 years from the time the kingship descended from heaven to the time when a catastrophic flood wiped out the earth. As a matter of fact, when the king's list starts, after the kingship descended from heaven, the kingship was in Eridu. Now, I brought that up, the start of the king's list, to go back to the point I just made in Jude 1:6. The angels who did not stay within their own domain, their own habitation, their first estate, where did they go? They descended from heaven according to this king's list. They descended to earth. Well, what's going on earth for them to descend there? It's clearly an operating planet. What are they doing here? This is in a time before Adam. Who do I think these kings are? If you are thinking like I'm thinking, angelic beings, fallen angels, that's generally where my mind goes with this one. So according to the Weld-Blundell prism, it's dated back to 1800 BC, is a clay cuneiform inscribed vertical prism housed in the Ashmolean Museum in Oxford. The prism was found in 1922 expedition in Larsa in modern-day Iraq. Now, the first 2 kings, Alulim and Alangar, ruled in Eridu for 64,800 years. Now, historians, your mainstream historians, will tell you that this was a fabrication on the part of the people who wrote these tablets. They fabricated these kings because they worshiped them like gods, even though they weren't gods. And they did this because they didn't understand time. It's just mythology. My question is, why are you writing a list of kings with essentially just the time frames that they ruled and where they ruled? Why would you write essentially a dating system for kings just to be false to be false? It just doesn't add up.